Hello, boys and girls, and welcome back to Autumn's Animals. This week, it's a special edition of Autumn's Animal Fan Mail Hour. That's right, I was just chomping through all the delicious mail, and I couldn't help but notice all of it's addressed to me, Mr. Alligator. That must mean you boys and girls really, really like me. I applaud your excellent taste. Yep. Well, now let's see. Let's get to it. This one is from Little Timmy from Little Rock, Arkansas. And it says, Dear Mr. Alligator, how long does it take you to brush your teeth? Oh, that's an excellent question, Little Timmy. I like the part where it's about me, Mr. Alligator. You see, Little Timmy, most alligators have about 80 teeth. But I have, let's see, rounded up I have around 20. So, if we divide by pi, and given the current rate of the trajectory...
Excuse me, Mr. Alligator.
Oh, hello, Miss Autumn.
Mr. Alligator, can I
Yes.
ask you a question?
Oh, but of course, I was just answering some questions.
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
Well, here's my question.
Yeah? Oh,
What
yeah.
are you doing
Uh-huh.
on my set again?
What?
You know, we're about to start recording for Autumn's Animals.
Oh, but we already are. Haven't you noticed the awesome professional picture? Look,
Oh, wow.
I even captured your long dancer legs
Oh, wow.
and flower crown. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was just answering some fan mail for Autumn's Animals Fan Mail Hour. Whoa.
Okay, well, I did not know that we had fan mail, so I'll just have a look at this.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about it too much. Most of it's for me. In fact, maybe we should discuss branding. I suggest calling the show Autumn's Alligator.
Ha, ha, ha. But, can I help but notice here? This one is addressed to me.
Oh, maybe it's a misprint.
No, I think what it is an adoring fan.
Oh.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, what's wrong, Miss Autumn? Is it a bully? You want I should death roll him?
It's not that, but it is Tony, our old boom mic operator. Do you remember him?
Oh, yeah. That was that squid guy with the long legs and the impressive dancer physique.
Oh, yes, that's the one. But, do you remember what happened with Tony?
Oh, yeah. Didn't you fire him after his first day? Oh, that was pretty stone cold. I bet that's an angry letter, huh?
Well, there's only one way to find out. It says, Hey, Miss Autumn, it's me, your boy, Tony.
Perhaps you remember me from holding the mic for your show. I was the squid fella with the impressive physique and the long dancer's legs. Anyways, I'm writing to let you know that I made it big on Broadway. That's right, I'm a singing and a dancing in New York. Going to be starring in Cats real soon. You guys can come by if you feel so inclined. I got no hostilities towards you. Let the past stay in the past. Forget about it. Your fellow compatriot, Tony.
Wow, that was an awful lot to process, but good for Tony.
Oh, and here I was thinking that being an internationally known YouTube star was enough. Maybe I should hit it big on Broadway. Yeah.
I wouldn't hold your breath on that one.
Oh.
Besides, your fans here would really, really miss you.
Oh. I'm sure you would miss me too, Miss Autumn. Thanks for the pep talk.
That's the spirit.
Ah.
Now, why don't you get back to your seat, and then we can start our next episode of Autumn's Animals.
Oh. I hope this episode is about lady alligators.
Hello, friends, and welcome back to Autumn's Animals, the show where we learn about the most fascinating animals on Earth. Today is episode 3, and we're going to be learning about one of my favorite topics. Let me just push this aside and get out the props here. Oh, look what I have. This is very exciting. Do you know what our show is about? Here's a hint. Do you see what these are? Birds. Yes, I love birds. Birds are basically like superheroes because of how they can fly, Wouldn't it be amazing to have 2 wings and to be able to fly around wherever you wanted?
Pardon?
Oh my gosh, guys, do you see what I'm seeing? It's a real life bird.
Ah, yes, oui. It is I, Sophia de la Savant.
Yeah, am I supposed to recognize that name from somewhere?
Huh! Anyone who's anyone knows who Sophia de la Savant is.
Yes. Sophia de
De
la
la
Savant. Savant,
De la
yes.
Savant.
De la Savant. De la Savant. Yes, madame. What brings you here today?
Well, my family, the de la Savants, have their eggs in many baskets. We own some oil and some steel companies here and there, but we are looking to start our own media company, I mean.
Well, that must be why you came to look at Autumn's animals.
Oh, yes, that is why I was snooping around your studio. But, I must tell you something, Miss Adele. I was under the impression that this was, an educational show.
Yes, Autumn's Animals is an educational show.
Is it?
Yes, we're all about the facts here.
The facts. Well, then why did I hear misinformation coming from this general direction?
I don't know what you're talking about, because all I've done is introduce the topic of our show.
Does, birds are superheroes because they can fly ring any bells?
Well, of course I didn't mean they're like real superheroes, but, they can fly, so it's basically a superpower, right?
Oh, you hurt me. Only some birds can fly.
Oh, that. Yes, of course. I know that some birds can fly and some cannot.
But, you only like the flying ones.
No, that's not true.
Oh,
Look,
yes, it is.
I can prove it. Look.
Okay, prove it.
Here, for my own personal collection, is a Kiwi.
Oh, yes, this is flightless.
Yes, a flightless bird, the
Okay.
Kiwi. And how about this one? Does this one look familiar?
Oh, yes, it's me.
Yes, an ostrich, just like you, cannot fly. Oh, and what about, this one's pretty popular. The penguin?
Oh, c'est magnifique. Best bird there. He looks just like my husband.
Is your husband a penguin?
Oui. Penguins make the best mates. Besides, he won me over. Let me tell you how he won me over. Oh, his tuxedo and his impressive belly slides.
Oh, wow. He sounds like quite the keeper.
Oh, he is. Want to meet him?
Oh, is he like backstage?
Reggie, no. Reggie. Yoo-hoo.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there he is.
Hello, Miss Ashley. I love your show. Hi, Reggie.
Oh,
Hi.
thank you, Reggie. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Oh, please excuse me.
Oh, he seems nice.
Very nice.
Yes.
And well, very cute.
Yes, very cute.
Such a good choice I made.
Yes, great choice.
Well, I'm so glad you agree. Your tastes seem more refined than I had originally thought them to be.
Of course, this is Autumn's Animals. We celebrate all kinds of animals here. That means that we love birds in the sky and birds on the ground.
Oh, good. Perhaps, if that's the case, you can use some special assistance for this topic.
Maybe.
Are you familiar with the Silver Age of Hollywood? I used to be a well-known actress.
Oh.
Move my head around in my neck. Oh, such power. It would be nice to get started again.
Yeah, well, we would love to have you. You know what they say. More the merrier.
Yes, very true. Perhaps we can start out with the question on everyone's mind.
Good idea.
Why
What is
can't
for dinner
birds
tonight?
fly? What was that, Cherie?
Nothing. I liked your question better.
All right then. Why can't some birds fly? That's a pretty complicated question. perhaps some pictures of flying and flightless birds will come in handy.
Oh.
Who can help us with this picture? Reggie! Reginald! I need you.
Yes, my love? Pardon me, Miss Olive.
Your love, you're my love, darling.
Yes.
Oh, Reggie, you are too much.
Oh, don't make me blush.
Oh, I will. I'll continue to. But
Yes?
could you possibly get us some pictures of different types of birds?
Oh, I would love to. Be right back, Miss Anna.
Wonderful. You know he's a bit of a handy man.
Oh.
He does all the work around the house.
That makes a lot of sense.
I do nothing. He does it all very well.
Sounds like he's got some power
asparagus.
tools. Or...
Could you help me?
Oh, wow. This is an excellent poster.
Oh, thank you.
Ooh.
Oh, why, Reggie,
Reggie! You improve, my dear.
you've really outdone yourself this time.
Oh, let me get out of your way, ladies. Enjoy your show.
Maybe we can hang this up and have a look at it.
So, as you can see here, the left side of the poster has flightless birds. Some examples are the penguin, or heart, the kiwi bird, and do you know what the one on the top is?
Oh yes, that one right there is the cassowary. I wouldn't want to pick a fight with her.
Never. Cassowaries are the world's most dangerous bird. That is a picture of my friend Cassandra. No, back when I knew her, she had quite the temper. So one day I thought I'd take care of that, and now I'm only on my best behavior around her.
Oh my.
Yes, long story. Moving on though. On the right side of the poster, there are some examples of birds that can fly. Can you tell us what ones they are?
Oh, certainly. Down here it looks like we have a seagull. I hear those are very common around the beach.
Oh, such a common bird. Always from my yacht I see them. Always wanting something from us.
Yeah, that sounds quite annoying. And then, up here is the goose, another common bird.
The goose.
Oh, and then up here is probably my favorite bird. It's a pelican.
Favorite.
Oh, is something wrong?
Oh, nothing at all, Miss April. Anyway, let's take a closer look at these pictures, shall we? What are some differences between the birds on the left and the birds on the right? Let's give our viewers at home a moment to think. Time's up. All right, Miss Adele, what did you notice?
So, the ones on the right, the ones that can fly, they have like really, really long wings. It looks like their wings are actually bigger than the rest of their body. But if you look at the flightless birds,
Yes, I see.
not so much. You can see like the penguin down here, its wings are like roughly half the size of its body. So their wings are smaller.
Oh, well, that's an astute observation.
And then also, if you look at the kiwi and this cassowary up here, I can't even see the wings on them.
You can't? Oh, well, it's just that, they are there, really, they are. It's just, they are very, very small.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay. So our flightless birds have smaller wings. Is there any other differences?
Oh, yes, well, you may not be able to see this, but, flightless birds also lack the strong chest muscles needed to take flight.
Oh, so you're saying they're like wimpy.
Don't put words in my mouth. That is not what I said. Just because we have some weak muscles doesn't mean we are weak all over. Us ostriches pride ourselves on our speed. We are the fastest animals on two legs, you know.
Oh, wow.
Huh, I mean, let me show you some pictures. I can prove it to you.
Okay.
Oh, look at the pictures.
They're amazing. And you know, being the fastest animal on two legs, that's something to be proud of.
Yes, definitely. Us flightless birds may not be able to fly, but we have much to be proud of. Here's another example. Penguins like my husband, Reggie, are excellent swimmers.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Did you call me my love?
Oh, no, but I do need you for something.
Oh, how can I help you?
I was just telling Miss Adele about how good a swimmer you are.
Oh, you always brag on me.
Oh, I'll never stop you.
But did you tell Miss Abernathy how you have such wonderful runner's legs?
Oh, she saw all the pictures.
Oh, and did you tell Miss Asparagus how you're the world's largest bird?
Oh, I was getting to that.
And does she know about your amazing eyelashes?
Oh, you say too much about me.
Oh, pardon me, Miss Anatomy. Let me get out of your way. I'm so sorry.
Oh, I know when I see him. Oh, he is just so perfect.
Maybe it's time for a fast fact.
Fast fact? Oh, well, that sounds lovely, Mushery.
All right, everyone, it's time for yet another fast fact. So this fast fact is brought to us with much help from our friend Charles, the local bird expert. He helped me identify some of these birds that you're going to see today. So this episode of Autumn's Animals is about flightless birds, but right now we're going to focus on birds as a whole. Did you know that some birds have specialized beaks? That means that their beaks are shaped in a way that helps them to more easily eat the food that is around them. So let's look up here. Our first category of specialized beaks are those of the fruit eaters. So they tend to have strong curved beaks. The example here is a beautiful bluebird, and it is a macaw. As you can see, he has a very curved beak that helps him to break through the rough outside of the fruits. Our next category is the seed eaters, and they have cone-shaped beaks that help them to break through seeds. This example is a sparrow, which is a fairly common bird. Down here we have probably my favorite of these, the insect eaters, and they have these really cool, long, straight beaks that allow them to snatch the insects up out of the sky. This example is a bee eater, and yes, it actually does eat bees. Isn't that wild? Here is the last category, the filter feeders. Now, filter feeders have these comb-like structures on the sides of their beaks, which allow them to drain the water out from the beak. So they tend to get their food out of the water, and then they're able to push the water out of the comb, which leaves just the food left in their beak. And this bird is a swan. So what we're going to do is play a fun game where I'm going to show you a picture of a bird, and you're going to look at their beak and try to guess what it is that they like to eat. All right, let's look at our first bird. This one is a chickadee. Now let's look closely at that beak. What do you think the chickadee likes to eat? Here's another look at the poster, if that will help. If you guessed that they eat seeds, you are correct. As you can see, they have a very cone-shaped beak. Let's look at another one. Now you probably know this bird. It is a flamingo. Now look closely at the flamingo's beak. What do you think it likes to eat? This might be a bit of a trick question. If you guess that they are filter feeders, you are correct. So they do have that comb-like structure on the side of their beak, which is going to be hard to see in this photograph. But you might have been tempted to guess fruit eater, since they do have this long curved beak. But as you can see, they are in the water, and they do get their food out of the water. So they are filter feeders. Let's look at another bird. This one is one of my favorites. This is the toucan, and they are well known for their large, colorful beaks. What do you think the toucan likes to eat? Let's have another look at the poster. If you guessed that they are fruit eaters, you are correct. They have these large, curved beaks. Now, if you are familiar with Fruit Loops brand cereal, that might have been a hint to you. Let's look at our last bird. All right, this fluffy bird is a woodcock. Have a look at that beak. Quite pointy, right? What do you think the woodcock likes to eat? If you guessed insects, you are correct. Now, the woodcock actually likes to stomp around looking for the insects in the ground, and when they pop up, it slurps them up with its sharp, pointy beak. How many of those did you get correct? Thank you for joining us for another Fast Fact.
Those were some very interesting facts indeed. Ostriches, such as myself, tend to just eat whatever is around. So for me, that means a lot of caviar, escargot, all the other food that us French nobility eat.
Oh, okay. Does that mean that Reggie eats that too?
Oh, no. No. He only eats fish.
Oh, you know, Miss Autumn, I like fish too. In fact, alligators like pretty much any kind of meat. Oh, I could even go for some misbehaving children.
Huh. Very funny, Mr. Alligator, but everyone knows that Nona's crazy.
Oh.
Well, I say, what a strange creature. Anyway, if you'd like to learn more about Flightless Birds, consider reading Tell Me Why Penguins Can't Fly by Susan H. Gray. It's a wonderful book starring my husband, Reginald.
Oh, that's me.
Oh, it is. There you are. There you are. I'm so glad to see you.
I'm happy to see you too, my dear.
Okay, anyway, thank you for watching this very important PSA about flightless birds. Until next time, I'm Miss Autumn.
I'm Sophia de la Savant. Marjorie.
Sorry. Miss Adelaide, you have a fantastic collection.
Oh,
Truly
thank you,
fun.
yes. I'm very proud of them myself.
Yes, my dear.
Tell them who you are.
I'm your husband.
Oh, silly Reginald.
Yes?
I mean, tell them. I don't.
I'm your husband.
Ha
Oh, Reggie, I love you, but still.
Sometimes
Sometimes I don't know.
I'm Reggie? Is that it?
Yes!
Oh,
Yes.
I'm Reggie!
And I'm Mr. Alligator, the real star of the show. Be sure to like and subscribe.